Just hold on to your hats, folks. We're diving headfirst into a blazing spectacle of financial acrobatics with a new whale, betting the farm and the barn on Bitcoin at a scorching 40x leverage. We're talking about a whopping $19.5 million in play. And oh boy, is this position hot. We've got liquidation just 1.8% away, with a P&L down about 97 grand. It's a rock and a hard place kind of situation.
Ooh, Blazo, this is juicier than a Vegas wedding. I can practically feel the heat from here. He's riding this position harder than a cowboy at a rodeo, and the flames are licking dangerously close.
That's right, Mia. With Bitcoin dancing at $71,024, we're teetering on the edge of a fiery blaze. Imagine this. The market's been as volatile as Charlie Sheen on a bender, and our trader is clinging to those gains like they're the last parachute out of a crashing plane.
And let's not forget, Blazo, the crypto market right now is like a playground at a high-stakes casino. Bitcoin's up 6% in 24 hours, strutting its stuff while other cryptos are trying to keep up like awkward junior prom dates.
Meanwhile, macro markets are experiencing a bloodbath, with prices fumbling like a juggling clown at a kid's birthday party. We've got trumpets blowing as Trump pressures banks to fast-track crypto regulations, because why not throw more fire onto this raging inferno?
Sounds like a classic case of putting the heat on. I bet those banks are sweating bullets more than our trader right now.
Us. Welcome back to your favorite crypto cooking show, where today's hot dish is a $5 million BTC long position at a spicy 20x leverage. Hold on to your aprons because this one's already up a sizzling 288K.
Ooh, Blazo, this is hotter than a jalapeno in a jacuzzi. That's the kind of action that'll have you asking for more, even when you're full.
And the market is hotter than a golden retriever at a dog park. Bitcoin is strutting its stuff at $71,039, up a juicy 6% in the last 24 hours, while Ethereum's walking proud at $2,052.
But you know what's sizzling, Blazo? This position has still got a cozy 9.7% cushion before liquidation sears it into oblivion. Talk about living life with some spice.
Right, Mia. But let's not forget the danger lurking in the wings. With the fear and greed index stuck at 10, that's some serious fiery tension in the air.
It's like a first date that could end with fireworks or us fighting over who pays the bill. Either way, sparks are flying. And how does this market tension make you feel? Like maybe a new kind of relationship strain? Haha, Blazo, I think our therapist here just wants in on the action. Or is that what's making Bitcoin so hot under the collar?
Whether this BTC affair finishes in profit or peril, you can be sure we'll be here serving up that market reality with a side of flaming wit. Stay tuned, folks, because the kitchen is just heating up. Opening scene with dramatic lighting and spooky vibe. Welcome, folks, to the haunted house of crypto trading. Our latest cryptid is a short ETH position, and it's 12x leveraged, straight out of a horror story.
Oh, Blazo, don't toy with me. This is what happens when you chase that $10 million ghost and end up locked in a dungeon of debt.
All right, crypto connoisseurs, feast your eyes on this sizzling short ETH position, currently marinating with a 25x leverage. That's $1.6 million in the pan, and it's got a spicy P&L kick of about $411,000. Hold on to your spatulas because this is one dish that cranks the heat without burning the kitchen down.
Blazo, we're talking hotter than tapatio on a summer day. But let's not forget, this trade is riding risk like a roller coaster on 25x leverage. Thrilling and a little dangerous, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. And with a liquidation buffer of 39.2%, it's like cooking with fire gloves on. You've got some room to experiment. But folks, remember, we're not in a test kitchen. Those extreme fear vibes at a 10 on the index mean one wrong whisk, and this souffle might deflate faster than Bitcoin did under 70K.
Ha! Talk about a bittersweet symphony, Blazo, with market movers like Trump shaking the kitchen and Bitcoin splashing in its own pot. It's a recipe for chaos. But hey, our ETH is looking like the master chef of the crypto kitchen right now. Like, oh my god, Blazo, this trade is so not giving what it was supposed to give with all these vibes. I'm getting like major stress just thinking about how it's all gonna turn out. Hold your Michelada Valley, girl. As long as we're not getting liquidated harder than my last relationship, This kitchen is still cooking, and our ETH dish is on the verge of Michelin star level profits.
Ha! Well, let's hope this culinary crypto concoction doesn't leave us chewing on regret. Stay tuned as we keep this dish under flame, and remember, folks, we're here to turn the heat up and make it a scorcher of a show. Yes. Hold on to your hats, folks. We've stumbled upon a whale of a position that's about as sneaky as a thief in the night. We're talking $3.3 million short at 5x leverage. It's like planning a heist with Ocean's 11 levels of style on the hype coin.
Sounds like someone's riding the market harder than a cowboy on a bull. But is this bull about to buck them off or take them to rodeo glory?
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn because we've just stumbled onto a whale of epic proportions. We've got a long BTC position, 20x leverage, with a cool $5 million riding the crypto roller coaster.
Oh, Blazo, this position is getting ridden harder than a mechanical bull at a cowboy bar. We've already seen gains of nearly 300 grand. Talk about taking the market for a wild ride.
Laps, and Bitcoin is putting on a show at $71,039, up 6% today. It's like it's had more moves than a TikTok dancer.
Yeah, but with the market in extreme fear, this trader's got to be more nervous than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the cryptic underworld where our latest whale lurks. We've got a spicy one, long on BTC with a fire-breathing 40x leverage on 3.2 million bucks. Talk about playing with matches in a gas station.
Oh, wow, Blazo. That position's hotter than a Tinder date in a sauna. Someone's really riding this Bitcoin beast like they borrowed it from their stepdad's unlocked garage. Like, OMG, this trade is like so not giving what it was supposed to give. It's like, okay, I'm invested, but am I into it, you know?
We're flirting with disaster here, folks. Just 2.6% from seeing a fiery liquidation inferno. That's closer than my ex to ruining my weekend plans.
Seriously, Blazo, I wouldn't want to be that close to the edge, even if it meant cuddling through a horror flick. They're riding that leverage harder than a soap opera villain rides a bad plot twist.
And while Bitcoin trembles beneath 70 grand, our whale is dangling over the abyss like a daredevil without a parachute. But hey, the crypto market is a Vegas club tonight. Everything's up, but the price of regret. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. We've got an absolute courtroom drama unfolding here with a $13.9 million short on Bitcoin at 20x leverage. Ladies and gentlemen, we've stumbled onto a crypto colossus with this one. We're talking about a short ETH position with a 12x leverage and a massive $10.6 million in the game. It's like finding buried treasure, but realizing you might have a cursed chest in your hands.
Oh, Blazo, I've heard of riding waves, but this is like straddling a tsunami in a go big or go home style. Can our trader handle this, or is the market the one calling the shots here?
Right now, we're 3.9% from liquidation, only about as far away as a reluctant Tinder match from ghosting you. And with Ethereum up 4.4%, our trader's more underwater than a mermaid stress testing the latest waterproof mascara.
If diving headfirst into volatility is sexy, then our trader's on the cover of GQ. But who knew getting liquidated could feel this exhilarating? You know, gives a new meaning to getting drenched in the market.
Yay! Welcome to the blazing heart of the crypto coliseum, folks. We've stumbled upon a short position in ETH like no other. $46 million at 15x leverage. The flames are licking at this one with a fiery $1.4 million paper loss. ETH is cruising at $2,055, just 2.9% from sending this Titanic straight into an iceberg.
Ooh, Blazo, this trade's like a wild Saturday night in Vegas. Thrilling, risky, and you might wake up regretting those choices. How does one ride that kind of position without getting burnt?
They're practically playing chicken with the crypto gods, Mia. With Ethereum up 4.4%, they're hanging on tighter than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Welcome to the wild world of crypto, folks, where today we're spotting a rare and majestic creature, the $20.2 million Bitcoin long position on 40x leverage. It's like stumbling upon a diamond-encrusted unicorn in the jungle.
And this unicorn's riding the Bitcoin wave like it's a rodeo. But oh, it's already 80K in the red. What a tease. You better hold on tight to those reins, cowboy.
With just 1.9% to liquidation, this beast is dancing dangerously close to the flame. But hey, it wouldn't be crypto if it wasn't hotter than a summer fling, right?
Ooh, I love it when you talk dirty about market dynamics. But seriously, this position's hanging on by a thread like my last Tinder date. Is the Bitcoin price going to be a hero or a heartbreaker today?
Pauses for dramatic effect. With Bitcoin at $71,048, up 6% today, we've got volatility in full swing. Meanwhile, the fear and greed index is at a spicy 10, total terror.
Kind of like that moment you spot your ex at the bar. You remember the thrill, but also the chaos. It's make or break time for our trader. Will the market be a sugar daddy, or are we getting ghosted with a margin call?
And on the horizon, Doge is jumping 2.4%, while Solana is strutting with a 6.7% rise. It's like watching crypto's version of a poorly choreographed dance-off at a wedding.
Let's just hope our whales got the moves to keep this Bitcoin romance alive. Or else that liquidation flame is ready to burn hotter than a Saturday night in Vegas.
Will this position soar like an eagle or crash like an overserved party bus? Stick around, folks. We've got a front row seat to some high-stakes crypto drama.